Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BMW Hong Kong Derby selections announcement. I'm Mark Richards, and this is my partner Sarah.
各位嘉賓、各位新聞界嘅朋友，大家好。首先呢，就要歡迎大家嚟臨寶馬香港打吡大賽獲選參賽馬匹嘅名單公佈會。我就係宋希蓮，呢位呢就係我嘅好拍檔阿 Mark。
BMW, the world's renowned automotive manufacturer, is sponsoring this blue ribbon contest for the 5th consecutive year. All of the contenders will race for supremacy in the $18 million BMW Hong Kong Derby over 2,000 metres at Sha Tin Racecourse on Sunday the 19th of March. And thanks to an array of high-quality four-year-olds all coming together to battle this once-in-a-lifetime glory, we will know that list very soon.
That's right, Mark. 萬眾期待嘅寶馬香港打吡大賽將會喺3月19號喺沙田馬場隆重展開。寶馬汽車香港有限公司今年已經係第5年贊助呢項嘅賽事啦。呢一場1年1度嘅馬壇盛事，總獎金係高達港幣1800萬。今年究竟邊14匹嘅4歲精英能夠競逐呢一項一生一次嘅榮譽呢？相信大家同我一樣都非常之期待啊！可以見證新一代嘅強者嘅誕生。稍後我哋就會為大家公佈呢個馬匹嘅名單㗎啦。
First of all, let's introduce our attending guests.
咁首先我哋介紹下今日出席嘅嘉賓先。
Mr. Winfried Engelbrecht-Breskes, Chief Executive Officer of the Hong Kong Jockey Club.
香港賽馬會行政總裁應家柏先生。
Mr. Kevin Kuhn, Vice President of BMW Group Importer Office Hong Kong, Macau and Taiwan.
寶馬集團香港、澳門及台灣進口業務部副總裁孔佳文先生。
Mr. Joseph Lau, Managing Director, BMW Concessionaires Hong Kong Limited.
寶馬汽車香港有限公司董事總經理劉家輝先生。
Mr. Anthony Kelly, Executive Director of Racing Business and Operations, the Hong Kong Jockey Club.
香港賽馬會賽馬業務及營運執行總監祁立賢先生。
Mr. Patrick Kwok and Mr. Simon Kwok, owner of Beauty Generation.
美麗傳承嘅馬主郭浩全先生以及郭兆明先生。
Mr. Kerm Din, owner of Pakistan Star.
巴基之星嘅馬主 Mr. Kerm Din。
Trainer of Limitless, Mr. Peter Ho.
赤兔寶區嘅練馬師何良先生。
And Mr. John Moore, a trainer with multiple Derby starters this year.
同埋有多達6匹打吡參賽馬匹嘅練馬師約翰摩亞。
May we now invite our officiating guest, Mr. Winfried Engelbrecht-Breskes, to come on stage, together with Mr. Kevin Kuhn, Mr. Joseph Lau, and Mr. Anthony Kelly, to unveil the selections for the BMW Hong Kong Derby 2017.
我哋而家就有請應家柏先生啦，聯同孔佳文先生、劉家輝先生同埋祁立賢先生一齊嚟到台前為我哋揭曉2017寶馬香港打吡大賽嘅獲選參賽馬匹嘅名單。
Yes, press gentlemen on the count of 3 if you are ready. 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, please take your seat and enjoy the footage of the 14 selected runners for this year's BMW Hong Kong Derby.
唔該晒我哋嘅主禮嘉賓，有請就座㗎。跟住落嚟我哋就可以一齊欣賞啦14匹獲選參賽馬匹嘅短片，我哋一齊睇睇片。
寶馬香港打吡大賽2017 4歲公明，一生一次。立即同大家檢閱參賽馬名單。
Beauty Generation just in front. California Desenio couldn't get there, and Beauty Generation.
美麗傳承喺香港4戰獲得1冠1亞1季嘅佳績，貴為16年玫瑰江天尼亞軍，長力足以挑戰2000米打吡途程。
Booming the light, he keeps up a strong gallop, and he's a Derby contender.
喜旺寶喺香港出賽5戰3勝，上名率高達100%。上仗首次真情角逐2000米賽事即贏頭馬，長力毋庸置疑。告東尼馬房嘅線路勇區，來港前曾經奪得4場頭馬，近2仗表現漸入佳境，不容忽視。
Donoso with the lightweight going power. Donoso sat deep, but he's too good. Donoso.
丹羅蘇今季喺香港6次出賽，取得2冠2亞1季，會唔會為一眾高分馬帶嚟威脅
？Eagle Way in front. Santa Fe Sun couldn't get him, and Eagle Way
16年昆士蘭打比冠軍英雄，來港初出立即取得頭馬，實力毋庸置疑。
Gold Mount charging up the inside on debut for Mosse. He takes the last. Gold Mount.
告東尼馬房嘅大紅圖，來港前4場頭馬，其中3場賽事途程都係2000米以上。來港後初出即勝，試準走勢後有力威脅前列。喜連彩星喺法國7戰取得3冠3季，佢嘅代表作係贏出2400米巴黎大賽，會唔會成為今屆打比大賽嘅黑馬？
Charging up the rail, Limitless, Limitless. This is a classy performance. Limitless, brilliant.
應屆大不列顛錦標盟主赤兔寶區，來港第2仗克服不利嘅14檔，以強橫後勁贏馬，末段拼勁不容忽視。
My Darling going well, a half in front of California Whip and My Darling.
上季3歲嘅劍斷浪贏出3場頭馬，今季暫時取得1冠1亞嘅成績，今次挑戰一眾強手，誓要愈強越強。
Pakistan Star sweeping to the lead. What an amazing turn of acceleration. Pakistan Star.
由告東尼訓練嘅巴基之星，同樣亦步亦趨，全城期待佢再次贏在終點線上。
Prawn Barber, a wave of the wand, a puff of smoke. Prawn Barber.
蔡約翰旗下嘅哈哈巴巴，來港後7戰，合共取得1冠4亞，今仗可唔可以取得好成績呢？
Rapid Dragon raced away. This is one serious thoroughbred. Rapid Dragon too good again.
約翰摩亞馬房嘅佳龍區，輕鬆摘下香港經典1哩賽以及香港經典杯，力爭締造4歲馬大滿貫傳奇。明月千里同主馬明月青天，上年6月喺澳洲跑入昆士蘭打比亞軍，佢能否跟隨明月千里步伐，成為打比盟主？
Seasons Bloom, a clear run and way too good for them today.
4季王近4場賽事全入3甲，並奪得2場頭馬，狀態大勇。今次有冇機會勇奪打比？拭目以待。究竟以上邊匹賽區能夠喺2017寶馬香港打比大賽凱旋而歸？3月19號沙田馬場，一同見證4歲良駒爭奪一生一次嘅冠軍殊榮。
Sarah,
Wow.
How about that for a little warm-up?
Stunning lineup.
And how about we invite a few of our owners and trainers of those stars to have a chat with us?
Of course. So let's start off by inviting the owner of Beauty Generation. 我哋而家有請美麗傳承嘅馬主郭浩全先生 Patrick Kwok。And of course, Dr. Simon Kwok 亦都有請咧，就郭少明博士嘅。 嗱 ，Patrick 我知道啦，美麗傳承啦，澳洲曾經係跑過當地打比嘅2000米嘅途程㗎。咁喺呢個玫瑰崗堅尼咧，亦都係得到第2嘅。咁而家喺香港啦，就話出戰咗3場較短途嘅途程嘅賽事，都表現得好好喎。咁你對於咧今次咧可以外區係可以參選同埋參加呢個寶馬香港打比大賽咧，有冇信心啊？
咁美麗傳承都算係我第一隻馬啦。 咁我都好高興，咁依3場都做得唔錯。咁而家跑得長啲，我都希望會比之前嘅成績更加好嘅。
So I just asked Patrick, so they brought Beauty Generation Australia, where he ran his best career race over the Derby distance of 2,000 metres and has run 3 very good races in Hong Kong over shorter trips. So I asked him, is he very excited and confident with the horse in the upcoming Derby? And he said that this is his first horse and he has high expectations for this horse in the coming race. 咁會唔會同爹哋一齊到時3月19號入嚟沙田馬場一齊打氣啊？為自己嘅愛區。
一定會入馬場啦。
So I asked whether he's going to bring Dr. Simon Kwok as well, and he said, of course. Cheer on together. 多謝晒 Thank you, thank you.
Thank you both very much indeed.
請就座。
Kindly take your seat. Next, please welcome the owner of Pakistan Star, Mr. Kermdin. Great to have you here. 2 brilliant efforts from Pakistan Star in the Classic Series. He captured the world's imagination with his first scintillating performances, but how incredible does it feel to go from the Hong Kong International sale just a year ago to BMW Hong Kong Derby contender?
Such a short time, I can see once in your lifetime, you know. I think it's real. Thanks to Hong Kong Jockey Club International Sales. And Mark, I think you did a great job bringing a horse to Hong Kong, and I hope these coming sales will break the record in Hong Kong. And hopefully there's a lot will be coming. Because if you bring a good horse like that, people will buy it.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope we can celebrate even more on the weekend. Thank you very much indeed.
Very nice to be here anyway.
Very excited.
Really.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here as well. Thank you, Mr. Dim. Kindly take a seat.
Thank you.
咁頭先咧，我哋就同巴基之星嘅馬主 Mr. Camden 傾過偈啦。咁大家都知道啦，巴基之星咧係一隻非常之觸目嘅新星啦，喺好多場嘅賽事嘅表現都十分之出色。咁佢就話咧，今次可以參與呢個咧寶馬香港打比大賽，絕對係一生一次嘅榮譽。佢今日喺呢度咧都非常之開心，同埋佢要多謝香港賽馬會同埋阿 Mark 咧帶呢隻馬嚟到香港，令到佢能夠可以咧等佢參與呢個咧咁開心嘅賽事。
Next, let's please welcome the trainer of Limitless, Mr. Peter Ho.
好，而家我哋有請赤兔寶區嘅練馬師何良先生。Hello， 何生你好。赤兔寶區咧就喺香港啦，就2戰1勝啦。咁啱啱咧星期日1800米嘅途程咧嘅表現都係好出色㗎。咁你可唔可以同我哋分享下而家赤兔寶區佢嘅狀態係點咧？準備好應付咧就嚟緊嘅打比大賽未啊？
我認為佢嘅狀態咧就不斷咁樣進步緊啦。每一場跑完之後咧，就佢嘅狀態都有提升嘅。咁我絕對唔懷疑佢嗰個能力同埋佢嗰個路程上。咁但係佢有一樣嘢就係佢喺神操方面咧就表現得好文靜，但喺陣上咧就比較光烈一啲，就比較收放比較難控制。所以我哋點解咁遲去跑呢隻馬呢？就係因為佢實在好多缺點，仲要去改善緊嘅。咁我亦都好相信呢隻馬日後嘅成就呢，係會喺一啲高班行列度呢有成績嘅。
多謝何生 ，Thank you. So I asked Peter, Limitless was a brilliant winner 2 starts ago and came flashing home last Sunday over 1,800 meters. So what do you expect to see from him in the Derby? So he said that actually after each race, Limitless has seen improvement after each race, but he feels like there's more areas for improvement and he has very high expectations for this horse in this race and in the coming races in the future. Thank you very much. 多謝晒。
Thank you, Peter. Next, let's welcome a trainer with many, many chances in this year's Derby, trainer John Moore.
跟住我哋有請練馬師約翰摩亞。
John, wonderful position to be in, to have so many chances in this once-in-a-lifetime race. But we've got to start with Rapid Dragon. Became only the 3rd horse to win the first 2 legs of the 4-year-old Classic Series. How's he progressed coming into this, the big occasion itself, the BMW Derby?
Well, having won 2 already, and we've had no setbacks whatsoever. He's done everything right. His trials are always a little dubious because he only does what he has to do, but Joe knows him so well. Of course, he trialled yesterday and the trial was satisfactory. He pulled up, as I've always said to the press, that he's a very clean-winded horse. Has no issues whatsoever since we had that setback when he'd kicked a wall or something and bruised a sole and a hip. But nothing... we got him actually in cotton wool now, by the way. It's so important to try and pull off the 3-year-old series. A 4-year-old series. So
it is noteworthy that no horse has ever won all 3 of the races. So let's just briefly look at one of the other horses that you've got in the shape of Booming Delight, because he at least is proven over this 2,000-metre trip, and that's obviously quite a big encouragement for you.
It is, and there's quite a story behind this, Mark. The owner, first up, comes to us and said, I'd like to start a working relationship with us, and could you please buy us a horse that's around about a 70 rating or something, because I'd like to have a few wins first to get our working relationship going. So George says, well, 70? How about we buy you something a bit better? And it's, of course, Booming Delight. And so we went to Willie Haggis and we managed to get him bought, and he arrives here off a 72 rating, and all of a sudden Peter Law's got a runner in the Derby, which 3 wins, as you said, gets 2,000 metres and a definite chance in the Derby if he draws a good gate. can lay up pretty close, and I'm sure he's going to give a great sight.
He's a pretty well-related horse as well, isn't he?
He's related to Rivet in England, who we also tried to buy, and Haggis won't let that go. I think even Lester Piggott's part of the syndicate just won't let him go. I think he's a stallion in the making. But to have his full brother here, and if he did win the race, which he could, because we know Rapid Dragon's still got to see out the 2000, and as you said, Blooming Delight's already seen out the 2000 from a good gate. He's going to be right there when the whips are cracking with Ryan Moore aboard. So, yeah, I think we've got quite a find here.
Thanks, John.
Thank you， 多謝晒約翰摩亞 ，Thank you。咁頭先咧就約翰摩亞先生就有講到啦，問到佢佳龍區呢一隻馬咧，就係史上第3隻馬咧，就可以喺呢一個4歲經典系列咧，就可以首關同埋次關咧都勝出㗎。咁佢對於咧攞埋呢一個嘅寶馬香港打比大賽咧，佢都係非常之有信心，特別咧係騎師咧就係莫雷拉啦。咁至於啦下一隻馬就係呢一個喜旺寶啦 ，Blooming Delight 啦，咁佢其實就話咧對呢一隻馬咧有喜出望外嘅成績啦，咁喺每場賽事啦，啱啱就有3連勝啦，特別咧今次賽事咧就係有莫雅去騎呢隻馬啦，所以佢係都好有信心，佢話咧可能係有驚喜㗎。
It's a very exciting contest, something we're looking forward to, but there's plenty of other things to go with now.
Excitement doesn't stop here, does it?
Certainly doesn't.
好，跟住落嚟，相信大家咧都好心急啦，因為咧稍後時間就係我哋今日壓軸嘉賓出場啊！我哋有請第5度連任寶馬香港打比大使甄子丹先生，有請丹爺。
Without further ado, let's welcome our BMW Hong Kong Derby ambassador for the 5th consecutive year this year, Donnie Yen。Hello，
丹爺你好，丹爺不如我哋行中間少少嘅位置啦。嗱，每年咧喺呢一個活動見到你啦，我哋各位嘅傳媒朋友啦，同埋我哋嘅馬迷咧都十分之開心嘅，因為除咗可以見到你之外咧，亦都可以見到我哋全新嘅寶馬嘅汽車系列，特別咧我知道今次有部全新嘅5系喎，聽講你試揸過，係咪好爽咧？
好爽，好揸，因為我第一部車又係揸 BM 㗎啦，咁而家佢新嘅5 Series 出咗嚟咧。嗰日我就試揸過，咁的而且確除咗喺個 comfort 方面咧 ，power 一定唔使講啦，所以都係一個好好嘅車，同埋係一個好好買車嘅選擇。
嗱講翻啦，你就係第5年咧就擔任啦寶馬香港打比大使啦，咁你3月19號咧都會一齊嚟到沙田馬場咧見證呢項咧我哋本地馬壇嘅最高榮譽嘅大賽，呢個震撼力嘅個心情係如何咧？
梗係好開心啦！首先我自己好榮幸啦，可以咁多屆擔任呢個 ambassador 啦，同埋又係啱又即係呢2年又做咗馬主啦，1年又做咗馬主啦，咁開始跟啲叻人學下嘢啦，好在座咁多個 gentleman 啦，係嘛？咁就係嗰日3月19號咧，我都會到時去同大家一齊去參加呢個咁全年嘅盛事，Good afternoon, gentlemen. I just want to wish everybody's luck. Let the game begin. I think March 19th we're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to be there, and we're going to have a good time. Good luck.
咁頭先子丹都講到啦，你就係成為馬主喎。咁我知你較早前咧都係親身入到沙田馬場嘅馬房咧，就探訪你嘅愛駒啦、宇宙車神啦，同埋咧就同部分嘅打比有份參賽嘅馬匹咧都打氣㗎喎。不如我哋首先睇一睇個片段先啊，好唔好啊 ？Let's take a look at the video。
作為打比大使，我今日嘅任務係帶大家嚟直擊一班打比新星嘅備戰狀況。雖然我係打比大使，同埋亦都係馬主，但係都係我第一次去得到咁嘅經驗。呢度就係 John Moore 嘅馬房啦。我今日嚟梗係去睇下我隻馬宇宙車神啦，同埋睇下幾隻準備參加打比大賽嘅新星馬。今日好開心啊！可以嚟馬房近距離同每一隻嘅打比新星接觸。
3月19日沙田馬場寶馬香港打比大賽，到時見。
So as we could see from the video, Donnie had the chance to visit the stables at Sha Tin and also come close and personal with his own horse, Bad Boy, and some of the competing horses this year. 跟住落嚟咧，我就想問下啦，子丹究竟嘅心情係點咧？去到馬房第一次啦，同埋第一次去探你自己嘅愛區啦。
係即係好有教育性啊！即係原來我哋香港啲馬咧係咁幸福㗎。完全係6星級酒店嘅優待嚟嘅，個待遇嚟嘅。咁阿 John Moore 又帶咗我去見識到佢嗰個酒店嘅設施啦，同埋我亦都親身去同每一隻馬去近距離接觸啊，就餵埋佢食 carrots 啊，咁係一個 very good experience 啊嘛。即係 I assure you the horses are really well taken care of. You know, they are very lucky horses.
He says that the stables are equivalent to 6-star hotels for the horses, and he said it was a wonderful and educational experience. 咁好啦，你第一次見到你自己嘅，即係同佢接觸啦，你隻愛區 Bad Boy， 你覺得呢隻馬點咧？
我自己隻馬
同你係咪有少少相似？係啊。
我自己隻馬咁啊，
性格上。
咁啊夠靚仔啦，係夠有型啦，咁啊夠 power 啦，咁佢都唔失禮嘅，就拉過3次頭馬，咁啊前嗰幾次我就出現咗啦，可能佢有啲怕醜啦，有啲怯場啦，我俾太大嘅壓力佢，咁啊 it's OK， 都係始終即係 horse racing 係一個 sport 嚟㗎，我哋必須有嗰種體育精神嘅嚇，我哋繼續努力。
咁其實 Bad Boy 咧個表現都好出色啦，都話贏過好幾次嘅賽事啦，好期待下一次你喺馬場可以再拉頭馬見到你。
有啲媒體話咧，我出現咧就會
有壓力啊嘛？
有壓力啊？
冇嘅。不
過我覺得我唔信呢樣嘢嘅，係咪先咧？最緊要係參與同埋支持咯。
So I said to Donnie, we look forward to seeing him more at the races and of course his horse Bad Boy winning more races and for him to be there on that big day.
Donnie, it was obvious from the video that you were getting up very close and personal with some of those horses. Did they give you any special messages?
They all want to win. Of course they want to win, you know, and they were, you know, they're not complaining.
They shouldn't be.
Yeah. They're having a good time, and I think that they're going to have a better time on March 19, especially when I fed them really good tasting carrots, and also John gave me the candies. You know, these horses, they love to eat candies. That's a special treat from John. I realized that is
been guided in the right direction by the expert.
咁佢就話咧，就可以同咧其他有份參與嘅良區咧近距離接觸啦，咁就可以餵佢哋食嘢啊。佢話非常之興奮嘅係。好啦，子丹我都知你咧係好有心思啦，咁啊為咗今年咧就特別咧就係設計咗限量版嘅風褸啦，為我哋今年打比嘅馬匹係打氣㗎，可唔可以同我哋分享下呢件風褸咧有乜嘢特色啊？今年？
其實我係擺咗我自己個名落去，咁我亦都係我嗰個 logo 嘅名嚟嘅，即係
大家可以睇到。
咁就係咯。其實呢個單字有個意思嘅，我有一年咧拍一套戲叫做《精武風雲》啊，咁係 base on 我一個空中嘅飛腳嚟嘅，即係而家你睇唔到，其實嗰環咧係一個即係喺個 this is
隻飛腿嗰下嘅形狀
that's
inspired from an action move jumping side kick，
即係代表咗速度啊力量啊，咁就係。我覺得就好 synchronize 呢兩隻 horse 嘅嗰個圖案喺度 ，so I think it's pretty unique。
非常之有心思，好有型添啊！嗱，咁大家記住啦，3月19號記得咧就着住咧就子丹呢件嘅限量版嘅風褸啦，就為你心儀嘅馬匹咧就喺馬場度打氣啦！嗱，除咗風褸之外，如果大家望呢一邊咧，其實咧我哋仲有啦好多其他打比嘅精品㗎，包括有 T-shirt 啦、記事簿啦、BMW Derby 嘅小馬毛公仔啦，同埋運動毛巾等等嘅。當然嗰日仲有好多精彩嘅節目啦，所以真係要約定大家3月19號咧記得入場支持。
And today, Mr. Donnie Yen has prepared a special souvenir for attending Horse Connections to support them for the coming Derby race.
咁子丹呢亦都係準備咗一啲嘅紀念品致送俾我哋今日出席嘅幾位嘅馬匹代表㗎，支持佢哋嘅馬匹咧喺嚟緊嘅賽事可以有出色嘅表現嘅。
May I invite Mr. Patrick Kwok, owner of Beauty Generation.
首先，我哋有請美麗傳承嘅馬主郭浩全先生。Let's look to the front for a photo， 中間位置影幅相先。
Thank you. Next, Mr. Kermdin, owner of Pakistan Star.
巴基之星嘅馬主 Mr. Kermdin。Gentlemen, let's look to the center for a photo. Then let's look to our right-hand side for a photo. And of course the left-hand side, or the press of the left-hand side for a photo. Wonderful.
Thank you very much indeed. Next, the trainer of Limitless, Mr. Peter Ho.
赤兔寶區嘅練馬師何良先生。Once again, gentlemen， 我哋望住中間嘅位置，跟住我哋望一望右手邊嘅傳媒朋友，我哋右手邊嘅，亦都有左手邊嘅傳媒朋友。多謝晒 ，thank you。
Thank you, and certainly last but not least is Mr. John Moore.
亦都有練馬師約翰摩亞。Okay, we know the drill, gentlemen. Let's look to the center. And then to the right-hand side. And of course, our left-hand side.
Thanks, Donnie. May we now invite Mr. Winfried Engelbrecht Breskes, Chief Executive Officer of the club, and Mr. Kevin Kuhn, Vice President of BMW Group Importer Office Hong Kong, Macau and Taiwan, to present a souvenir to the BMW Hong Kong Derby Ambassador, Mr. Donnie Yen.
好啦，呢個時候我哋睇到啦，我哋本會嘅行政總裁應家柏先生咧就聯同寶馬集團香港、澳門及台灣進口業務部副總裁孔佳文先生就致送緊呢個紀念品咧，就俾我哋寶馬香港打比大使甄子丹先生嘅。Okay, center, yes. 好自動波啦。And then left hand side, and our right hand side. Our three very photogenic gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please remain where you are. May we also invite All Horse Connections to join Mr. Engelbrecht Breskes, Mr. Kuhn and Mr. Donnie Yen on stage for a group photograph. And then if they would kindly go outside for another photograph with the cars, please.
好，我哋呢個時候咧，有請今日所有出席嘅馬匹代表咧，就嚟到台前影翻幅大合照。好，咁我哋喺呢度影完一幅大合照之後咧，我哋就會邀請我哋台前嘅所有嘅嘉賓咧，都去到出面嘅位置再影多幅大合照㗎。好啦，我哋再嚟多次中間位置，確保所有眼神係一致嘅。To the center, yes, yes, sir. To the center. Okay, and then to the right. Let's all look to our right-hand side or the press right-hand side. So excited to see everyone here. And of course, our left-hand side. And back to the center.
Okay, thanks to all our guests and the press for joining the event. This is the end of the BMW Hong Kong Derby selection announcement. We'll see you all on the 19th of March at the Sha Tin Racecourse. Of course, we go outside now for another photograph with the cars.
好，跟住落嚟，我哋嘅嘉賓就會去到咧出面嘅位置咧，就再影多幅嘅合照㗎嚇。麻煩各位傳媒朋友稍移玉步啦。嚟到呢度，我哋今日嘅寶馬香港打比大賽獲選參賽馬匹嘅名單公佈會已經係圓滿結束。3月19號一齊同最強嘅寶馬香港打比大使甄子丹先生喺沙田馬場見證新一屆嘅打比冠軍嘅誕生。到時見。